Bam! Okay, guys, it's your boy DJ coming at you again. Little report on the Razor MX 650. Road to work again today, second time this week. So that's a grand total of about 65 miles in 2 days on the Razor MX 650. My butt cheeks are feeling it, but it does real well for inexpensive micro mobility vehicle. I highly recommend you guys picking this up when you can. I don't care if you have a Wolf Warrior or whatever's out there, Wolf King. This thing you will really enjoy having it in your stable of e-vehicles. And the advantage over all those other vehicles is it's so cheap, guys. I'm telling you, people have no idea what you can do with this thing here. I'm 200 pounds. I gotta say, I think the suspension is adequate on this Razor MX 650 as far as the front suspension. Now, as far as the rear, you want to upgrade it, get your mountain bike shock or something else. Again, I have a Suntour Epix Con, as they call it, shock in there. You can probably see it. It's kind of hard to see, but it's in there. That made a world of difference with this e-vehicle. Having that shock on there, man, it's like a real. Feels, I mean, like it's a real mountain bike shock. So the suspension is now like is great. It's awesome, and I'm not hating on the stock suspension. You know, not at all, man. I mean, matter of fact, I'm almost satisfied with it. It'd be nice if it was a little more plush, but it does real good for what you're getting here, guys. This thing is built out of steel. It's been around for a bit too. I don't know what year Razor introduced it. I'm going to have to find out. But gotta say, it's a well-built vehicle, guys. And I'm commuting on this thing. Looking like a crazy nut, but that's okay. Just having some fun with these things, e-vehicles. As you can see, this is my kitchen. I got 3 of my e-vehicles here. My custom Razor scooter, a Razor EXR, and another custom little pocket mount that I did a couple years ago. And normally I don't keep this in the house. I keep it out in the garage, but it's kind of cool, like 51 degrees. Yeah, it's a cool night out. But this thing did great, guys. Going to work when the sun was out, I climbed an extremely steep hill. Probably this is like a San Francisco type of hill, super steep. My 48 volt, 14-inch wheel, geared hub motor bike will not make it up the hill. All right. This thing took me up the hill at 11 miles an hour. 11 miles an hour. Okay. And I didn't even have it floored. It probably would have hit 15 mile an hour up this incredibly steep hill. I would think it probably would have hit more like 13. Now that I think about it, because that hill was super steep. Okay. The hill that I'm talking about is so steep, and it's not really real long either. I got up to 35 miles an hour coming home tonight, going down the hill. So to go 35 miles an hour in a short hill, that hill has to be steep. That's how fast I got going on this thing. It was kind of scary, going that fast, just coasting. But anyway, this thing took me up that hill, going to work at 11 miles an hour, no problem. My hub motorbikes will not even make it up the hill. This thing did and does great. Now, the advantage of having this Razor MX 650 over the hub motor scooters is the fact that you can play with the gear ratio, guys. You can play with the gear ratio. I deal with a company called Rebel Gears, and they make custom gears for motorcycles or whatever else, farm equipment or whatever else you might want. But they make custom gears for this Razor MX 650. And I think they're getting quite a bit of business out of it. So I highly recommend you guys checking out Rebel Gears if you get a Razor MX 650 and have them make you a really good quality sprocket of your choice. I mean, I got a 100 tooth on mine. This thing comes with a stock 80 tooth rear sprocket. I have a I went with 100 because I want more low-end torque. Okay, and it's paying off too, guys, because my motor temps are crazy great. Uh, I went to work the other day on it, and my motor temps were only like, I think 107 to 115, something like that. And the danger zone is like 170 when your magnets might start flying off. So I'm not even close, you know? And that's doing speeds of anywhere from 17 to 20 miles an hour at certain times, all the way to work going there. So I'm not even close to burning up this motor. So that makes me feel good. Now, that all is a result of me going with a bigger sprocket in the rear. Okay, I see some of these guys putting brushless motors and stuff in this motorcycle here. It's a little electric motorcycle, and I would say that's all cool and stuff, but I rarely hear them talk about playing with your gear ratio. Uh, Most of the guys don't say that. So again, my reason for playing with the gear ratio is to keep it legal. I'm not trying to go 45 miles an hour. Trust me, I know how to do it. If I want to do that, I know how to make it do those speeds, but I'm not going to utilize those speeds anyway, so I don't focus on that. I focus on longevity, getting more range or whatever. So that's why I, went with a low gear ratio like I did. And it keeps me legal. Don't have to worry about any speeding tickets or doing something crazy. All right, guys, just making a little update on me coming home from work and how well the Razor MX 650 did. Get this. If you don't have one, get one. If you're into e-vehicles, I guarantee you, I don't care if you got a Wolf Warrior or any other super beast scooter out there, get this, and I guarantee you, you will probably like this more than those vehicles because the wheel size makes a difference. It keeps you safe. You can go on all kinds of. It truly is a dual sport motorcycle. It truly is. And I have two dual sport motorcycles. You know, I have a Yamaha WR250R 2016 dual sport motorcycle. 250, and it's awesome. And it's so cool to have a little replica like this. It's really, really, really cool. So it makes it pretty fun. So, all right, guys, I gotta go. I'm getting tired. I ran out of stuff to say. Later.